Alright everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the Teng Mini Kf609. This is a like a Mavic Mini clone type deal in the toy form. Here's the box. And it has your usual features in here, you know, flips, altitude hold. It says 4K, but there's no 4K. It's got the double camera. It's got the one on the, you know, the front-facing camera, and then the underneath camera, the optical flow camera type deal. And then you can rotate the camera a little bit. I guess they call that a feature by hand. Okay, it's not motorized or anything like that. But there it is. Let's get it out of the box and check it out. Okay, here it is out of the box. You got your quadcopter. Right here. Here's the front of it. Here's the camera that you get to rotate. I didn't notice any micro SD card slots, so all the video will be just recorded through the Wi-Fi, so that's why I don't think you're going to be getting any kind of 4K. So I don't think that's happening. Anyway, there's your optical flow on the bottom. There's your little Wi-Fi antenna right there. It looks nice. It looks just like the Mavic Mini, actually. Actually, they did a pretty damn good job on cloning the Mavic Mini, I'll tell you that. Here's your battery. It's an 1100 milliamp hour battery, so that should get you a decent amount of flight time, 1100. The weight on this thing is nothing, you know, it's nothing to the weight, so we're going to weigh it up in a minute, but it's pretty light. So there's your battery there. Here's your charger. Takes about an hour and a half to charge it the first time, and then I burned a battery off of it, and was about an hour the second time. Here's your props and your screwdriver. Here's your remote and the phone holder here. It's built in. Holds a decent size phone. You can fit an iPhone 11 Pro in there, no problem. The sticks, your on and off, your rates, photo, video, take off, land, headless mode, and then your emergency stop if you hold that in. You know, not real complicated. The controller feels decent. You know, it has a decent feel. It's plasticky, but that's because it's made out of plastic, right? Okay, so it's going to be plasticky. So yeah, feels good. Feels good. And you got your manual here, and it gives you your QR code in here for the app, which is right here's the QR codes. So let me show you the app real quick. Here it is. It's called H-Fun. Now, I was watching Dave's video on this. Let me unplug this real quick. It's not hooked up right now, but on the iOS version, I have not been able to get those virtual joysticks to go away. Okay, so on his video, I noticed he hit some button and made them disappear, but I have not been able to make them go away. So that's that. Now we're going to take it upstairs and fly it up at the pool. It's still empty. I'm going to fill it up next week, I think, but I'm going to try to fly it around up there without any Wi-Fi interference. I just want to see how it flies first. I'm not going to be shooting any video or anything. We're just going to take it up there and fly it around a little bit and see how it acts. To see how it handles and how it steers and all that stuff before we shoot any video or get that Wi-Fi going. Because you know that Wi-Fi, sometimes it plays hell on these quadcopters. So, but let's bring the scale over here real quick and we'll weigh it up. Now that's with the battery in it. And it says 114 grams. Yeah, 114. Compared to the Mavic Mini, which is 249. So, but anyway, so you can see what kind of good job they did on cloning the Mavic Mini. There's the Mavic Mini. Okay, so yeah, they did a really nice job cloning that thing. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. Yeah, looks good. So there you go, the Teng Mini. Let's take it upstairs and fly it. All right, guys, we're up here with the Teng Mini, and we want to see how it flies. We want to see how it flies without wind and without Wi-Fi. So I don't have any Wi-Fi devices on me. Wi-Fi is turned off, so see if we can get the level calibration going. I just did it, so it doesn't want to. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, it did it. Yay! Let's see. That's the rates over there. Okay, let's take off. Okay, so you see, without wind, it's pretty damn stable. It's bobbing up and down a little bit, but nothing too major. It felt like the throttle stuck there for a minute. Huh. I don't know, it just feels a little funny the way it steers. I'm trying to look at that. Let me check this roll out here. I guess that's the headless mode, and we're going to get rid of that. It doesn't steer very crisply. It's kind of all over the place. You know what I mean? It's not real tight. The steering is not tight at all. Not at all. Yeah, I'm not real happy with the way I mean, if it's not going to fly good in here, under these pristine conditions, you know it's not going to fly that good outside. keeps losing the altitude all the time. Yeah, you can adjust for that and get used to it. Dave was right. It's just like the Eachine E58. It kind of flies just like that, you know, Drone X Pro or whatever you want to call it. But I'm not really liking the way it steers at all. Very lumbering, and it drifts a lot too, so I'm not happy about that either. Yeah, look at it, and the throttle sticks a little bit. Now that could be just mine. You know, these things are cheap, okay? Let's be honest about it. These are cheap toys, okay? It's not DJI type stuff here, okay? Definitely the throttle sticks because it's already happened twice to me, so yeah, not digging it too much, I can tell you that. I could just imagine what this is going to be like outside. Look how it goes off. See, it sticks like that. You see that? I shouldn't even have to do that because it's in 360, so you're going to see my hand anyway. But, yeah, the throttle... Not the throttle, but, you know, the pitch and roll, or it kind of sticks sometimes, so. See? Maybe I could spray some WD in there, maybe that'll help it. But it definitely sticks, that's for sure. Once you get it stopped, then the optical flow kicks in and it'll stay steady, you know, just like that right there. See? So it's taking those pictures under there and it's adjusting. You know, it's kind of like a Xeno. So you can almost steer it without even using the controller, just by hitting the optical flow. So that way you know the optical flow is actually working, because I'm actually moving my hand under there, and it's actually responding to that. But I think that really hurts the steering of it, because I think it's constantly readjusting. I think it's constantly readjusting from that optical flow sensor, and I think that's what's causing the steering issues. And that's too bad. They probably shouldn't have even put that in there. Oh well, we'll see. Yeah, I definitely don't like the way it look, see how it just the pitch, it just sticks. Either that or it's the optical flow doing that. One or the other. Let me go over here, out over this white area right here, and see how it acts over this pool. Oh, I got to fill the pool this week. This is actually affecting it. This white color of this pool is playing hell with this optical flow sensor. Because you see how it's drifting like that? Oh, watch. I'm going to get it settled down here and I'm going to let it go. See that? Now when I bring it out here and let it settle down, so that's why it's probably flying like crap. So now when I get it out of here and let go, you see that it's not even moving around. It's whenever I would fly across that white, I don't know what it's thinking, but it's thinking something bad, okay? Because it's really trying to get away from the white area of the pool. It's trying to avoid that for some reason. So that's pretty crazy. Okay, so there goes the battery. It's croaking out. All right, so I'm going to land it. All right. So I'll put the flight time in, even though I didn't push it any. So there you go. Teng Mini. I think that white pool was messing up the way it flies. I think it'll fly better out there on the green or on the up at the office building. But we'll see, right? All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a nice day.